Hello. Welcome to episode 16? 15 or 16. I think we're in episode 16. I could check. I could just open my internet and check, couldn't I? That would be a much smarter way. Hang on. We'll get to the game in a minute. This episode again we're going to be working on a little bit of blood magic, I've decided. Yeah, we're going to be working a little bit of blood magic because I found out that there is a mod in the pack that means that we yeah, I think we're on episode 15 because the other one won't have been released quite yet. Yeah, there's a mod in here that gives us a book for this mod. Yeah, between this episode I got a piece of redstone and I made this. Yeah, it's called the Sanguine Sanctum. Don't worry, I can definitely English. Though apparently this thing can't give me a recipe. Although, from what I've seen, it should be a book, a feather, and a piece of glass. A book, a feather, and a piece of glass. Do we have a feather? Do we have a book? I don't think we'll have a book, will we? Book, a feather, and a piece of glass. So we can get the piece of glass. The book and the feather may be slightly... may take slightly longer. Book. So we'll need a bit of rice for that, because I know you can make paper out of rice, because I've done it before. We'll also need a piece of leather, because books need leather these days, don't they? That is still a thing, right? That hasn't changed. I remember when you used to not need a piece of leather to make a book. There you go. Let's go find ourselves a chicken, or just a feather. Don't need a chicken, just gotta find a feather, but never know. Get a bit of chicken, spice things up a little bit, so I don't have to keep eating up cow. Yeah, there you go. You chicken, give me a feather. Need a feather. You dropped a feather? No, okay. I'm sorry then, but I need a feather. So it should be that. Yep, there we go. Yeah, but that's a recipe anyway. We'll take a look at the book in a second. We'll just run back to that. We have the sentient sword. The real reason I want to make this book at the moment is I want to find out whether we can fill this somehow. And if we can, how. Nothing going on with you, is it? You got power? Oh, no. You don't have any power. Ah. It's because I've been having trouble getting, like, canola seeds and stuff. So we'll have to make some... We'll have to generate some more RF. Okay. Need to fucking clean up my inventory. So we need it in 6s. See. Go. So half of you in there, the rest of you. Actually, can run out here. Hopefully, we have enough power to do the whole amount. We should. They should all have like a ton. There you go. Got our 5. Where is our bucket? There you go. Then we can get on with blood magic, which I want to do, which I do actually want to get on with. Still got our creeper head on. I should replace it with like a one of the other heads. So let's take a look at this book a second. The alchemist? No, we don't need the alchemist. Because we want to. The architect, the demon killer. Petty Tarnic Gem. I went out on one of my now daily nighttime adventures in order to harvest some demonic quill. When I became to realize one of the major problems with collecting method, my bag keeps on getting full of these all of these samples. For some reason, perhaps because of the ultimate source of the demonic will is different for each sample, the will would not compress into a more manageable form, at least the physical manifestation of the will. Thus I went to work with a hellfire forge that was nestled in the corner of the house, pushing aside some of Cerberus's least unpleasant experiments in getting some raw materials for my own study. One of these days I am going to make Cerberus his own forge, since I am tired of trying to get rid of all the dust that coats my workplace from his arcane experiments. I don't care that you are trying to bridge the gap between the ethereal strands. Oh, I keep accidentally right-clicking. Ethereal strands of the soul network and the physical constructs of the slates. Get your damn ash out of my stuff. So that's how you make it. Minimum will 1, drained will 1. Anyway, it did take me a while in order to find materials that were most likely to resonate with the demonic will in order to restore it in a better manner. Lapis seems to be the most readily available conductor of this energy, acting as a pathway for the will to be channeled. After adding some redstone to act as a shielding from the electric fields in the air, adding two energies together seems to cause disastrous effects. At least that is what Magnus said. Magnus? Gold as a dampening agent and glass as a simple housing. I managed to create a very simple Tartic gem. This means a gem from the underworld Tartarus. Tartarus, that is Greek mythology. After further tests, I found out that this gem could hold up to a will quantity of 40. When I presented these findings to Magnus, he remarked that it seemed like a nice round number. When I tried to pick up demonic will afterwards, it seemed to go directly into that gem unless full. After that, the will just seemed to disappear. Convenient for my backpack, but otherwise a mystery. I also learned that if you hold the gem in the right hand and focused, right-clicked, about 10% of the maximum capacity of the gem would flow into other gems. I had on my person, I think this last feature is very helpful, especially if we were to find other more powerful Tartic gems. So I think basically what they're saying there is I don't think there's a way to fill up this gem other than like killing them. I think I might throw these wills away and you know, I'll make a chest and I'll put them in there just in case I ever need them again. Let's get that chicken. Oh, the chicken. I've had too much beef recently. Yeah, get my beef down there as well. Steak, sorry. Still beef, technically. Yeah. Okay, so we can take a look at what we're gonna... Blumeneck. What we're gonna do next. I do want to make like a bag, like the golden bag of holding to hold all the stuff that I've got. Let's see. Let's see what I can empty out of my inventory. I know there are bags in this. I just haven't got around to making one yet. I need to like automate this system. Okay, you can go in there, you can go in there. You can go in my other drawers. Let's see which one of these. This will be my sort of tool one. So I can put you in there, you in there, you in there, you in there, you in there. Oh, actually, if I take those two out, I can actually put them in like that and just get one bow. You can go in there. I'll need you in a minute. Arcane ash goes somewhere else. Bucket can go in there. My wrench can go in there. My watering can. You new. My book can go in there. My books can go in here. I'll make. Actually, do we have the? Do we have like the actual bookshelf though? I think it was book. I guess. Oh, they can just go in there for the moment. You can go in these. You generate enough. Yeah, you have. Oh, I put my bucket away, didn't I? Hey, where did my other canola seed thing go? Oh, I must have accidentally, yeah, shifted it up into ear. There you go. Yeah. Okay, we'll take a look through the book in a second and see what there is to do. We're already 11 minutes in and we've done a little bit of work this one. Okay, so let's see. Do we want to be the alchemist, the architect, the demon king, or the ritual master? I think since we've sort of already gone down this, we'll go with this. Oh, so this saying. Okay, so that's saying who it is. Demon wills and snares, we've done that. Health orb, we've done that. Saint swords, we've done that. Oh, there's a lesser gem. And oh, there we go. So a diamond, a block of redstone, and a block of lapis. We definitely don't have the required stuff for that. Let's take a look at like sentient armor. After a few days of some well-needed bed rest prescribed and enforced by Magnus, I decided to do a bit of research, primarily on the sentient equipment that I have made so far. There is just so... Actually, you know what? I want to find some demons to try and to slay. Because I haven't used a sword yet. Why I'm slightly interested is whether it takes damage or not. Contains raw will. Like, what does that mean? Is there like an upgraded version which uses like a different kind? Like, please explain. I'm trying to figure out who Magnus might be, because I think no point trying to figure out who some of these people are. Why do I seem to... Oh, right, yeah, because I always have on easy, because I don't want to get, like, thrashed by, like, creepers and stuff. I bloody hate creepers. They're a nuisance. Well, I guess there's no enemies out here at the moment, so we'll be fine. Okay, so we can continue reading. There is just so much that I do not know about the sentient sword as well as demon will in general. Sure, we know some of the theory, but considering that Magnus and I were the ones that developed the theory in the first place, it is hard to tell how accurate it is. For this, I need to get creative. Magnus told me that whenever he takes an apprentice, he insists that they must learn another form of magic alongside the research that he is doing. Tiberius offered for me to learn botany, but I scoffed at the idea. A bunch of flowers weren't going to help me much when fighting demons. The sentient armor gem is a toggleable item that is used to equip and unequip your sentient armor. When you right click with the gem, while you have a maximum of 16 demon will in your inventory, your armor will be replaced. Damn. Your armor will be replaced with a set of sentient armor that copies all of the enchants from the armor that you replaced When you activate the gem again, your original armor is returned to you. This also works when you have no armor on at all to begin with. The sentient armor initially acts as a simple set of iron armor, yielding no additional abilities besides protection. Similarly to other sentient tools, however, the armor provides more protection when you have more demon will in your possession. This makes the protection provide really powerful when you have a large quantity of demon will accumulated. The downside is that every hit you take will siphon a small bit of demon will from your Tartic gems, and if you get too low, your armor will revert back to its original form. Could be bad. You know the one thing they don't mention in that? How you make the gem. Oh dear God, people are coming. Ah, noise. It's gonna be so much noise. Let's see, because now we have to like go to Blood Magic to find out if it has the actual. It clearly will have the gem power. There you go, sentient armor gem. So you need a diamond. Why did it take the armor iron if it's got a diamond chest plate involved in making it, and a lesser Tartic gem? So we'll need a lesser Tartic gem. You shush. Oh, he's got to be on a call, guys. We've got to be quiet. Got to be quiet. Got to be quiet. I hate when people do that. Like, be quiet. Look, this is how I talk. This is how loudly I talk. Deal with it. What is this? Living? Oh, right. Living training bracelet. They know us all too well. Ritual tinkerer. Yeah, actually, speaking of, because I've been battering on at, like, Amazon, because I hadn't delivered my, thing. It has now arrived. I haven't put it in. I'm going to get this episode done, and then I'm going to change them over. I think. That's what the plan, anyway. Whether that actually happens or not. Well, we're gonna make a lesser. I've decided we're gonna make a lesser Tartic gem because we are. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't just screw up the word tart. Well. Okay, there we go. You can change its color. It's cool. I love how it does this. No. So we need a diamond, which I don't think we have. Actually, we will, won't we? Because I got a ton of diamonds in here. We can get the lapis. It's the redstone we need. Wait, I heard someone else there. Who the hell is home at the moment? Gotta love it when you hear that. Just the person at home just doesn't know who's there with them. I find when it's like people are actually here. It's when people aren't here and I start hearing things. Because I do. I have such amazing hearing. I hear stuff all the time and I'm like, what was it? Someone trying to break into the house? What is it? Oh, why can't you have a scroll thing input on this? Like, jeez. Nah, I won't diss him. It's actually a pretty good thing, all things considered. And of course, the lesser Tartic gem. Now, something I discovered is you can actually just shift-click the stuff in, except for the petty Tartic, except for the Tartic gems, because they don't. Well. I reckon it's probably because that's got like 2.9 will in it, and it probably takes like, yeah, minimum of 60 will, and it drains, yeah. So we'll have to make like another petty Tartic gem to make the new one. What is it that required to make the petty Tartic gem? Redstone glass. Okay, I'll have to go get another bit of redstone. You know what I should do is I should put a trapdoor in my roof so I can just run up and just drop in through the roof. Through the window. Through the wall! Oh, this shit. Refreshing, refreshing tea. Like, I've never really talked about this, but I really don't like coffee. I don't know what it is about coffee, but I really just don't like it at all. But tea. I drink a lot of tea. Like, I drink like an unhealthy amount of tea. Like, I should probably get checked out to check that I don't have like some sort of tea, like, addiction or something. I need a piece of sand. Oh, look, she's making jelly.
Yeah, do you want to finish that? If you want another cup of tea, just boil the kettle.
Really? I have to boil the kettle to make a cup of tea? What a surprise. That made me sound like a total dick, didn't it? Through the window. Through the wall! I need to find a ton of enemies. I may have to... this is like a legitimate thing, but I may actually have to, like, turn up the difficulty. No. I'm sure I could just go underground and find some enemies, but... Oh, now she's loved the scent of jelly. Damn. Okay, you know what? That's what I'll do. Like, between this episode and next, I'll do something and get, like, a ton of... will. Demonic will. And for next episode, we can get a little bit further in blood magic. This is now, like, part, I think, 4 of my blood magic. But, yeah. Please. Well, walk in, why don't you? Piss off for a few minutes. Come talk to you in a minute. Anyway, sorry about that. As I was saying, please like and subscribe and support me on my Patreon and tell your friends. Tell them. Yeah. I don't know why, but I always seem to get 3 views on my videos. I don't know who's watching them. Yeah. Please like, subscribe, as I said, and support me on my Patreon. See you next episode.